Just this morning, I caught myself staring out the window, wishing for something I couldn't yet name. Something was missing. I think I may have lost something of myself in the process of all this. But let's start at the beginning. Let me tell you my story about dreaming. I started life as a vivid daydreamer. Days passed where everything that happened to me only fueled my dreams, inspired my most fantastic thoughts. I lived cozily inside books, fairy tales, magical stories, and fantastical adventures, but all within the safety of my own head. I must have spent my entire childhood dreaming, then my teenage years, and I was well on my way to becoming a drastically daydreaming young adult. Then, call me brave, naive, or delusional. Honestly, all could be true. A force inside me began pulling those dreams into reality. Nervously, but excitedly, I started making them come true. It began by convincing my parents to get us a dog. My dream dog, very big with black long hair. Does that remind you of someone? This joyful, real success ignited a hunger for more. I was insatiable. One year alone in South America at 17, then studying abroad, crossing 1,000 kilometers of muddy, bushy, wild New Zealand on foot. Suddenly all those were real exciting adventures happening to me. They all must have emerged from one constant dream. I just wish I were somewhere else, somewhere more exciting. True, as a child I dreamed of magical, cozy places like Narnia, the Shire, Rivendell or Hogwarts. Didn't we all wait for that letter? But I took what I could get. At 28, I packed my things and, together with my boyfriend and our little animal companion, we moved to the most fairy tale country I had found, Sweden. It felt like the peak of all adventures, of all the change. And now, surely I must be living my dream, right? Yes, life here can be a true dream. But recently, more specifically this morning, staring out the window, I discovered something odd. I feel so tired in this long winter, and I did not see a way out of that until I realized I think I suddenly miss dreaming. I didn't know I could miss dreaming so much. Yeah, that's a full circle moment right there. I have changed so much from starting life as a dreamer to someone who changes her life. And now I want to go back to dreaming for a while, to recharge and expand, to get back to myself. And that feels hard, stupidly hard. Have I forgotten how to let my thoughts run freely? Yes, in all my focused planning, doing, and solution seeking, I think I have. But I relearn what has been me for so long. I'll try to go through life and take things in as inspiration, not problems to solve. I promise to listen to the ideas, the woods whisper. To let the snow slow me down. To accept all the invitations to rest and dream that winter offers so plentifully around every corner. But today I remembered who I was. I will dream again. Let's do that together if you'd like. If you've caught yourself doing and hustling for so long, or if you've never left the place in your head where you feel safe, cozy, yet adventurous, let's all spend our lives dreaming again. At least for this long, cold, cozy winter.